Hey there, welcome back. Proverbs are life's lessons in one sentence. Use them for reflection, teaching, or daily inspiration. Let's dive in. Let's start with money and business proverbs. A penny saved is a penny earned. This means that saving money is just as valuable as earning it. For example, you skip buying a $4 coffee every day. At the end of the month, you have $120 extra. You didn't earn more, but you kept what you had, and that is just as good. Moving on to our next saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. In other words, don't change something that works well. Your old website loads quickly, and customers love it. A designer wants to rebuild it just to use trendy fonts. You decline, avoiding bugs and downtime. Smart choice. Now, let's talk about focus. Jack of all trades, master of none. This describes someone who tries many things but excels at none. Maria can paint, code, write, and cook, but she is average at all of them. Her friend David only codes, yet he is a senior engineer at Google. Sometimes depth matters more than breadth. Next, consider the limits of helping others. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can offer help, but you cannot force someone to accept it. You give your younger brother job leads and fix his resume. He never applies. You have done all you can. But here is the good news. Where there's a will, there's a way. Determination overcomes obstacles. A wheelchair user wants to become a firefighter. Everyone says it is impossible. He designs special equipment, trains relentlessly, and becomes the first wheelchair-using firefighter in his city. Let's turn now to business wisdom. Time is money. Time wasted is money lost. A team spends 30 minutes in a poorly run meeting discussing weekend plans. For 10 people at $50 an hour, that meeting just cost the company $250 in lost productivity. Similarly, creativity pays off. Think outside the box. Be creative and innovative. Every pizza shop offers delivery. One shop starts offering bake-at-home kits with raw dough and toppings. Customers love the fresh experience, and the shop stands out. Now, let's look at managing risk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify to reduce risk. A farmer grows only corn. A disease wipes out his entire crop. His neighbour grows corn, wheat, and tomatoes. When corn fails, the others keep her in business. Speaking of customers, here is a classic rule. The customer is always right. Prioritise customer satisfaction. A diner complains their steak is undercooked, even though it was medium rare as ordered. Instead of arguing, the chef cooks a new one, well done. The customer becomes a regular for life. But be warned, failing to plan is planning to fail. Lack of preparation leads to failure. A startup launches a big Black Friday sale without checking inventory. In the first hour, they sell 500 units but only have 50 in stock. Angry customers destroy their reputation. And remember this truth. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Everything has a cost. A social media app is free. After a year, you realize they have been selling your personal data to advertisers. You paid with your privacy. Now, here is a strategy that builds trust. Under-promise and over-deliver. Exceed expectations to build trust. A contractor says a kitchen remodel will take 10 days. She finishes in 7, with cleaner work than expected. The client leaves a glowing review. Next, let's talk about networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Networking is crucial for success. 2 identical candidates apply for a job. One meets a current employee at a coffee shop and gets a referral. That referral gets them the interview and the job. And in business, never forget this. Cash is king. Liquidity is vital for survival. A profitable company owns $1 million in real estate, but has only $500 in cash. When rent is due, they cannot pay. They go bankrupt despite being rich on paper. So be careful with your relationships. Don't burn your bridges. Maintain good relationships for future opportunities. You quit a job angrily and badmouth your boss online. 2 years later, that boss becomes a hiring manager at your dream company. You are not hired. Sometimes you also need to know when to walk away, cut your losses, stop investing in failing ventures. You buy a declining stock at $100. It drops to $70. You hold, hoping it recovers. It falls to $20. If you had sold at $70, you would have saved $50 per share. Now, let's face reality. Big fish eat little fish. Larger companies dominate smaller ones. A small local bookstore opens. A national chain opens across the street, offering lower prices and free shipping. The local store closes within a year. But pay attention to the small things. The devil is in the details. Small mistakes can cause huge problems. A software team builds a flight control system. They forget a single comma in the code. The system misreads altitude and causes a near crash. So stay focused. Keep your eye on the ball. Stay focused on your goals. A startup gets distracted building a beautiful office, buying ping pong tables and hosting parties. Their competitor stays focused on the product and captures the market. And finally, always raise expectations. Raise the bar. Set higher standards. A call center aims for satisfactory customer ratings, which is a 3 out of 5. A new manager pushes for 4.5. Within 6 months, the team becomes the industry gold standard. That wraps up our second set of proverbs. Use these lessons well, and they will serve you every day. So, in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.